Hello friends! We're going to jump back into Shadowrun with our old friend Skinwrap. Today we're starting Dragonfall. As you can see here, the year is 2054. The promise of opportunity and anonymity draws you to the free city of Berlin, the Flux state, a grand experiment in social order. Corruptions tread carefully here. Even the great dragon Lofweir only has so much sway in the constantly evolving power struggle of Berlin. The perfect place for a savage Shadowrunner to disappear and begin anew, if only it were that simple. We're going to do hard. And let's make our characters. Skinwrap was is he an orc or a troll? I think he was an orc. No, I think he was a troll, actually. Troll, I think, Street Samurai? Sure. I don't actually remember. I should have looked at the old video, but let's see if we can get, let's just undo this. Let's get our, I don't think he had horns, did he? I don't really remember. Turn, buddy. Well, you know what? Time changes, everyone. Even trolls. We're gonna go like that. We're gonna do a nice peroxide blonde here. But I think it's important that it seems like every hairstyle is the same. Oh no, I'm changing his color. I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Where is our... Ooh, alright. Yeah, we're going to stick with a mohawk, but we're going to do peroxide blonde this time. So in the lore of this channel, we're going to say that this is the same character that completed the mission in Seattle. So he was a shotgun-wielding medic. Biotech. So he's actually pretty smart, apparently. It's been a while since I played Shadowrun. Actually, you guys know exactly how long it's been because you could just go look at my videos and see how long it's been. So, shotgun-wielding combat street medic named Skinwrap. And as I said, time changes everyone. So, even though he doesn't look the same, so be it. The Harfeld Manor run. Life was good, easy jobs, regular pay, a reliable crew, but things went south and you had to drop off the grid, put a bullet in the past, and start fresh somewhere new. Promise of opportunity and anonymity draws you... I already read this. And as luck would have it, home to your old partner in crime, Monica Schaefer. It's your third run with Monica and her team, an old castle holdfast 1 hour east of Berlin, perched on a hill overlooking the countryside. The job is standard smash and grab. Crack the vault, grab the data, get out in one piece. Mediocre payday, but work is work. As the team gathers for Monica's pre-run briefing, you pause to take in your surroundings. The surroundings being the Harfeld Manor. 2054, an hour east of Berlin. I'm a big dude. The stake grounds are silent, save for the faint whistling on the wind. Your team gathers near a side entrance to the old castle holdfast, cloaked in darkness. The night is peaceful. You know it won't last. You know it for what it is, a pleasant illusion that will shatter at the sound of the first gunshot. I like Monica's hairstyle. That's cool. Listen up, folks. You ran with her back in the day. Watched her get her first data jack. Now she's your team leader and a Dreck-hot Decker to boot. We're on a tight timetable. I want to enter the estate, find the basement, open the data vault, extract the files, and bolt. 10 minutes top to bottom. Dietrich, trying to get home in time for worm talk, love? Dietrich, shaman, the old man of the team. He smiles at her, his facial tattoos writhing in the moonlight. Monica's eyes twinkle with mischief. Maybe. How many times have I told you, you can't trust anything that comes out of a dragon's mouth. That trid trash will rot your brain. It's educational. Besides, this should be a milk run. Security's supposed to be light, a few automatic weapons, no armor. With a little luck, they'll never know we were here. In my experience, there's no such thing as a milk run. Words of wisdom from our new edition. I agree with Skinwrap. Glory, razor-clawed street samurai. Her voice is cold and neutral, her expression placid. They may only be private security, but their bullets don't know that. I could patch you up if I have to, but I'd rather not have to. Oh, is she? She's also a street samurai medic, apparently. So we got 2 medics on this team. You people need to relax. We're professionals, remember? Monica raises her arm and speaks into her wrist-mounted comm link. A darkened face shimmers on the view screen. Iger, are you in position? Comlink crackles, and the response comes back low and soft, softer than you'd expect from a troll. Affirmative. The alarm lines have been cut, and I have a clear line of fire on the estate's service entrance. When you exit the building, the path will be clear. Excellent. Thank you, Iger. I think I was an orc last time and not a troll, because I don't remember being so big, but it's fine. Just doing my job, Iger out. Comlink goes dark. Monica winks at you as she drops her arm. See, we're professionals. All right, people, enough chatter. Our client wants the data from the vault, so we get the data. Quiet, quick, quiet, and quick. Okay. You said quick twice. Worm talk is on tonight. Gloria raises an eyebrow slightly. I told you, it's educational. Grab your stuff. Grab a weapon. Shotgun. Grab the rest. We got a grenade, a basic med kit. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I apologize. I couldn't remember, and I didn't think to check what my character was last time, but I'm sure if you're watching this, you're not too heartbroken at the fact that I'm playing the same character who's a different metahuman species here. Keep the team alive. Good goals to have. Private museum. The owner of the state must have money to burn. It's a T-Rex. Appears to be genuine. A variety of remarkably well-preserved Slavic artifacts. Vase, very valuable. Walk away. Don't want to set off any alarms, being stupid. Inlaid parties of ivory, or panels of ivory, parties of ivory. What am I talking about? Okay, private museum, blah, blah, blah. Let's see what's over here. Oh. Okay. We are entering combat, like, immediately here. Ooh. No, we don't need that. I really like whatever outfit that mage is wearing. That's very cool. Okay, we're gonna go right here with our shotgun. Do we have aimed shot? We don't. We have kneecap. Oh. Take a pot shot at that guy. 20 damage. Not too shabby. Oh, I don't want to waste all of Monica's movement. I don't want to leave her in the open either. Alright, let's just do it. Get to cover. You, I remember, have an adrenal pump. And we are going to use that sucker. I think, yeah, you've got razors too. Get at it. Wow, good job. And you are our spirit dude. Let's give it to her. Shaman can do haste, which gives extra AP. So I have 2 action points, 2 action points, 2 action points, but she's got 4 right now because of the haste plus the adrenal pump. So she's basically like totally souped up. I want to take out that mage. Mages are dangerous. I don't really have a mage on the team. 10 damage. Nothing. Monica? How's your aim? Security guard over here. Yeah, let's do that. Good job. Alright, 15. I want you to take out... Actually, I kind of want her to rush this mage. Yeah, let's do that. We can hammer and anvil this situation, maybe, if we get lucky. Oh, she doesn't have any extra attacks in there. Alright, 7 damage and bleeding. That's not ideal. What do we got here? Only 55% chance of hitting with that. I don't want to use any totems. Got a throwing knife. Probably terrible with those. Let's just increase aim. And I should have done that first. Can I do aim for Monica? Nope. Oh, okay, I didn't think he could reach that far. And I also just noticed I could summon a spirit if I got him in. Oh, we're gonna get surrounded here. I'm trying to do the hammer and anvil attack strategy here, and I'm getting flanked. Wow, it's impressive that you missed from that close, though. Oof. Alright, let's see if we can at least try to take somebody out. Gotta reload. Monica. You got anything better? Not really. Oh, I just noticed you got cyberware. I didn't think to look. Okay, take out this mage. Come on. There you go. Did it. Let's go get him now. Yeah, she's brutal with those claws. I don't like this guy being behind me. And that takes 3 action points. Could go here into partial cover. Or I could try to nuke this guy. 70, 80, 75% chance. Let's try that and see how that goes. Okay, -1 action point. Not a lot of damage though. Having Dietrich be our rear guard here is probably a terrible idea. Skinwrap's kind of taking a pounding here too. Alright. Let's get him down. Ah, oh, come on. I just have a fist and a shotgun. I want Monica to go... What has she got? Mark target? Nah. I want Monica to go after this one. Okay. I'm looking for a 1-space move that makes sense. There really isn't one. 2 spaces to cover here. Let's go there. Let's help Dietrich out. Actually, let's do a haste here for Skinwrap. And have him take a shot. There we go. Glory took a hit. That guy used a med pack. Glory took another hit. Alright, we're gonna go 2 spots. Blast. Move on to Monica. Another 10 damage. That gets rid of that healing he just did. That'll do it for him. More guards here than I expected. And Dietrich, I'm gonna just, I don't know, heal somebody? Heal 5 wounded, 3 wounded. You know, Skinwrap's probably gonna take the hit here, so let's do at least a couple points. Yeah, that's what I thought. So in case you haven't seen Shadowrun before, this is your first experience with the game. Magical healing only recovers your most recent amount of damage taken. So, yeah, that's just how it works. I don't know if there's anything over here. Let's just go see quick. Maybe there's some kind of reward for exploring. Nope, just a security door. I guess I could have started by going in there and taking that one guy out, but whatever. Oh, I have a stupid thought. Let's go back here. I wonder if I could take that vase now that I've taken out all those guards. Let's go find out. I'm testing stuff I've never done before. So, like, yes, I've played this game before, but I'm trying to do it different. Oh. Alright, it's not letting me take it now. Maybe if I hadn't looked at it the first time. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's pop downstairs. Confirm. Harfield Manor run, so far so good. If your skirmish with security set off any alarms, you don't hear them. Monica leads the rest of the team downward into the basement. Your payday is waiting. The data vault lies ahead. I'm sure everything will go just swimmingly. That's a big freaking vault, Liebchen. Bigger than on the schematic. Schematic didn't have a date. Our client may have old intel. Still, our instructions were clear. The data we're looking for is just on the other side of that door. Monica combs a hand through her hair, parting it to reveal the black plastic sheath of her data jack. Quit jaunt into the matrix. Little digital hand waving, and I'll have this thing wide open. Be right back. Burst of static crackles through the tiny speaker on Monica's comlink. Iger still in position outside. Hold on, Monica. Who's in charge while you're jacked in? Monica rolls her eyes. Dietrich fixes his stare intently on the vault door. Glory looks cold and distant, just as she always does. We've been through this before, Iger. You're not in the KSK anymore, and that chain of command nonsense doesn't fly in the shadows. We don't need rules and regulations to guide us, the same principles that apply to the Flux state. Please spare me the lecture. Your politics have nothing to do with this. Best get used to it, Iger, love. She sighs. Look, it's a simple question. Years of experience tell me that it needs an answer. Iger's right, Monica. We should have a second in command just in case. Monica stares at you for a moment, clearly irritated. Then a twinkle appears in her eye again. She smiles at you as she speaks into her comlink. Very well, we'll do this one Iger's way. While I'm jacked in, Skinwrap is in charge. There's a pause. Then Iger's voice crackles out of the comlink again. Skinwrap, did I hear you right? You're putting the rookie in command? I'm no rookie, and you know it. Monica cuts in, still smiling. You heard what I said, Iger. This is ridiculous. I know this is a joke to you, Monica, but I'm telling you. Iger. The decision's made. You have your answer. Acknowledged. Iger's image flickers and fades. Sorry about that. Iger can be inflexible, the legacy of a long military career, but she knows what she's doing, and she means well. No sweat. I'll buy her a beer and talk it out after the run. Good man. Iger's skills and experience are invaluable to this team. It'd be good to have her on your side. Okay, enough chatter. Let's get this done. Monica turns towards the door, fingers poised on the controls of her cyberdeck, and glances back at you with a grin. See you on the other side. Oh, like that's never gone poorly when someone says that. She punches it, projecting her consciousness into cyberspace, her fingers harmonizing in the smooth, rhythmic staccato that only an expert decker can achieve. Watch her deck. Watch her explode in a pile of blood. Without warning, Monica's back arches violently and her head jerks back, silencing her terrible screams. Muscle spasms ripple through her face and her jaw snaps shut, sending a mist of blood spraying from between her mouth. You look down to see a nub of pink flesh hit the floor, the tip of her tongue. The room explodes into action. Glory leaps towards Monica, her hand outstretched to yank the cord from her data jack. Dietrich surges forward to wrap the team's fallen decker in a bear hug, holding her against the convulsions that rack her body. You are only dimly aware of the door slamming shut behind you. Help Dietrich hold Monica down. As Dietrich holds Monica's thrashing body, you grab her head in both hands and hold it steady. Glory wraps a cybernetically enhanced mechanical hand around the cord leading to Monica's data jack and pries it free. The calming-led sense of charred meat and ozone fill the air. You've seen the effects of biofeedback before, but nothing like this. Suddenly, Monica's eyes flutter open. Muscle tremors continue to distort her face, and blood oozes from between her lips. You see the muscles in her jaw tensing and the look of concentration in her eyes. She's struggling to speak. Biotech hire would have been good. Just stay with us, Monica, okay? We're going to get you out of here. Save your breath. She's had a stroke, a bad one. She'll be dead before we're even back to the van. Isn't there... what happened to her in there? Slowly, painfully, Monica wrestles her jaw open. The blood welled up in her mouth comes pouring out in a slick covering her chest. She expels a thick guttural sound that might have been a word. Satisfied, she closes her eyes and forces her mouth to make the shape she needs. Fear. With an effort, Monica opens her eyes again and meets yours. You see pain and fear in her gaze and something else. Hope? Fire Svinger. Then a sudden spasm jerks Monica's head back again. She grunts. Her chin drops to her chest. Her head lolls to one side. Her eyes fix on an object in the next room, a computer terminal. The soft light of a cursor blinks on its recessed screen. She attempts to speak again, but the only sound that emerges is a long, strangled croak. A look of resignation washes over her face, and she stops fighting. Her gore-slick jaw goes slack, and she dies. Keep the team alive. Probably should have healed. Let's move into partial cover and do that right now. Let's do that right now. And move into partial cover. And what can we have you do? Electro core. Yeah, let's just move you over here too. I guess we might as well do a buff on aim here. Okay, they're coming in. They're coming in. Let's do another buff on aim, but this time to Skinwrap. And let's get him blasting away. One down. Let's get her neural pump going here, or adrenal pump. Neural pump. That's a weird idea. Throwing knife was a total miss. Glory, have at it. Yeah, good thing he missed. Let's just have Glory try to finish him off here so I don't accidentally hit her. Okay, activate the terminal. MC, POS, building maintenance, blah, blah, blah. Checksum, Skinwrap. Well, that's creepy. This terminal's printing your name out over and over again. Skinwrap, you'd better get over here. That's so creepy. Skinwrap. Teacher scans the room nervously. They've sealed the door behind us. We've got to find another way out of here. What are you doing? If I had the least bit of decking, that would be good. Monica was trying to tell me something about this terminal. Must be important. I don't know yet. Watch my back. Excuse me. Skinwrap, reset to factory default. As you watch, the number on the screen slowly begins to climb. This is going to take a while. You glance down at a second screen to see that the facility is on high alert. In place of a simple data vault, it seems you've stumbled upon some sort of massive underground complex. A map of the holdfast grounds indicate that security forces are en route from multiple angles. The doors currently being rebooted by the system's restore process are flashing a dull red. If you're reading this correctly, the only exit from this room is the holdfast old servant's entrance on the western side of the building. At that moment, Iger's image winks into your comm link with a crackling sound. Image is grainy. What's going down there, rookie? Iger, new extraction point. Where's Monica? Down. We'll be exiting via an old servant's entrance to the west side of the main grounds. I need you to keep that exit clear. Roger that. What's the play, Skinwrap? I say we kill every Dreckhead who enters this room. How does that sound? Yeah, I'm good with that. Me too. I thought so. With the door locks disarm, we make a break for it. Until then, we make them pay for Monica. Dietrich, I'm going to have you, buddy. Actually, let's see if we can... Any kind of shamanistic things I can summon into life here? It doesn't look like it. Survive for 9 turns. I'm going to have you go over here and reload while we can. I'm going to have you... Let's have you run over here. And Dietrich, you just, well, you know, let's do a haste on Glory. And let's bring her 1 spot, or 2 spots over here. So I don't know if they're going to come out this door, or... Oh, they're coming out from behind. Okay, target acquired. This is where we're exiting. I thought somebody was coming out of here, but apparently not. Dietrich, let's have you move over here, buddy. Skinwrap, what do we got? Let's move 1 step closer. And Glory, we'll have you come over here. I think that's going to be it for the turn. Wow, you actually got... Oh, see, they are coming out of there. They're probably going to come out of the top, too. Alright, we got to take out this drone. Oh, it's an automated one. Alright. How's that adrenal pump? 2 more turns. You know... I'll save that. Paramilitary guard. Yeah, let's take that out. Well, that wasn't so good. Let's get back into cover. Skinwrap's got no shot. 11% chance. How about Dietrich? You got anything, buddy? Aim assist? Yeah, let's do that. Let's actually do a heal to Dietrich as well. Skinwrap. Wait patiently. Ugh. There we go. Now we're going to have a shot. Okay, 1 bleed damage. The figure loping toward you is big, even for an orc. The majority of his body is sheathed in a suit of heavy, overlapping plates. What you can see of his face looks raw and slick, like old scar tissue stretched tight over his skull. He wears an expression of supreme confidence. All right, friends, playtime's over. All you Shadowrunners are the same. Skulking, sneaking, steal a vase or 2 from the museum, no harm. Maybe I'd let you scamper away into the night. But now it's too late for that sort of generosity. Visitors aren't welcome down here. The gaping maw of the minigun jerks upward, an impatient gesture loaded with malice. Drop your weapons and surrender. It's military-grade armor he's wearing, Skinwrap, hardened against small arms fire. We're going to have a tough time getting through it. I'm less concerned about the armor than I am about that minigun. Those things can tear a man in half. You have 3 seconds before I open the hose. Step out here and surrender, and I promise to make this easy. How about you drop your enormous gun and step over here instead? Funny, you're a funny guy. You hear the distinctive whir of his Vindicator's motor spinning up to speed. The barrels begin to blur as he wheels the weapon to face you. Where's he at? He's way over there. Okay. Let's see if we can take this guy out. Nice. It's 1 down. Glory, I'm gonna need you to actually hit this time. Thank you. Excellent. Let's do another haste to Glory. That drone is still over there too. Glory's gonna take a beating. Yeah, 12 damage, not great. Oh, good she dodged that. Take this guy. Almost out. What do you got left? 6 HP. Oh, let's just finish you. And see if we can get this drone out of here. Yeah, no bleed damage on a drone, obviously. Heal Glory for 9. And aim assist to Skinwrap to extend that. 10 damage. Here comes the big guy. Oh, and I gotta reload. Excellent. Good timing. I got a med kit. Can we kneecap him? Nope. No such luck. And you better get to cover. Dietrich, not feeling good about your chances. Let's do this. Let's move you over here. And let's do this dragon totem. Oh man, that was a big hit. That was also a big hit. Door's not open yet. What can we do? Adrenal pump. Kinda don't want to use those. What do we got here? 7 damage, 6 damage. Oh, this does AP damage. Let's do that. Ooh, -2 AP. Excellent. He's just taking a snooze. And I still missed. Let's move over to here so you get some cover. Probably should take out that other guard, but... You got nothing. How's your aim is terrible. She has terrible aim. Alright, let's just go hit him and try to get him to bleed. Oh, you missed the sleeping guy twice. Oh, there's another drone. That's fun. Get out of here, drone. Really? Couldn't take out that drone? There we go. And a miss. Heal Lori because she's standing right in front of him. And let's do an aim assist to Glory. No, to Skinwrap. Nope, to Glory. Okay. Come on. Well, 12 damage. Not great, but could have been much worse. Get that piece of garbage out of the sky. Glory going toe-to-toe here with this big goon. Let's move you out of the way. Haste, I guess. Elevator should be opening any second now. Let's, just get over here. Door unlocks with a loud click. Your escape route is clear. Oh, Dietrich did a good job there. Oh, except for that one hit. Let's just get out of here. We're gonna take out that guy at some point. Today is not that day. Oh. That's a little bit further than I thought it was going to be. Alright, just run. Skinwrap's definitely going to get shot in the back. Hide over behind that table, Dietrich. Another guard. This guy's slowly bleeding. Good thing he just decided to run and run and run. Let's go around the corner. Hit this guy. One shot. Nice. Glory, we're going to have you hang out for a sec, just to make sure that if we need healing, we get it. Is there another just minigun guy? Well, let's make sure Dietrich can get there. Yeah, everybody can get out. That's fine. I'm really tempted to just fight that guy, but there's no real benefit to that. Let's get out. We're escaping. We got no data. Alright, Iger rises from her corpse-strewn perch at your approach. From the look on her face, it's obvious that she's already sized up the situation. I knew this was going to happen. I really knew it. Blur that out. The run was a trap. Oh, it was it? Iger grits her teeth. We can talk about this later. For now, we've got to get out of here. It's only a matter of time before more of them come pouring out of that exit. Pile in people in Skinwrap. When we get back to the Cruise-Bassa, we're going to have a little talk. The Cruise-Bassa. Kreuzberg. Home to nearly 500,000 people, and, until very recently, Monica Schaefer. Once a melting pot of cultural diversity, it's now a chaotic mess of wealth and poverty, crime and commerce, anarchy and control. It's also home to your own little slice of Berlin, a neighborhood that calls itself the Cruise-Bassa, a safe port in the eye of the storm. The ride back to the Cruise-Bassa is quiet. No one is in a talking mood. As the van veers past potholes and garbage piles, the glare of streetlights and neon signs plays across your window, painting the world in a kaleidoscope of garish colors. Soon the van rounds a corner and skids to a halt. Skids, not skins. I almost said skin wraps to a halt. In a narrow, crumbling alley. This is as far as Berlin's chaotic streets will take you. Your team wordlessly disembarks the vehicle and climbs down into a disused section of the U-Bahn's tunnel system. A well-kept secret providing your team safe passage into the Cruise-Bassa. Your safe house waits on the other side. U-Bahn is like a subway. Oh, I love this Shadowrun music so much. Let's get inside. Can't happen fast enough. The sooner we get in, the sooner I can get drunk. There's a ladder. And here we are. This is our safe house. There's Paul. Oh, well, he's going to talk to us right away. You step inside, and the squalor of the disused U-Bahn tunnel gives way to the warmth of your safe house. A man waits inside, silhouetted against the dim fluorescent lighting. Something bad has happened, hasn't it? He steps forward, revealing a pale and expressionless face. Light glinting off steel rim glasses. Paul Amsel, your team's fixer and landlord, part deal maker, part information broker, one of the most well-connected men in Berlin. His eyes sweep across the team as he takes it all in, the grim faces, the hard stares, Iger's fury, Monica's absence. I had a feeling. How did she... His face has gone ashen. He swallows, takes a moment to chew on the words before spitting them out. How did it happen? Something in the vault security system got her while she was jacked in. It was over in an instant. I've seen Monica hit black ice before. This was something worse. Glory nods, her motions robotic and spare. Monica died of a biofeedback-induced stroke. That's right. And this idiot stood by and let it happen. You weren't even in the room, Iger. No, I wasn't there, and that's exactly the problem. If I'd been in your place, Monica would still be alive and with us. Instead, I left her with you, and now my friend is a corpse in a basement. Look, Iger, Skinwrap's right. You weren't stuck in that basement with us. You don't know how things went down in there, so do us a favor and shut it down, okay? Shut it down? No. Iger turns to face Dietrich. She towers over him, but he stands his ground. I respect you, Dietrich. You know that, but you don't have my training. None of you have. Monica was good. She was the best, right? She was also overconfident. She treated the job like it was a game. Do that long enough and you're going to get burned. Iger turns her focus back to you. If you'd been paying attention, you'd have figured all this out on your own by now. You'd know that that Monica needed watching over as much as that door. Enough, Iger. Enough. Iger pushes ahead, heedless of the interruption. Her voice remains measured, but there's fire in her eyes. How many seconds between Monica's first convulsion and her plug getting pulled? 4? 5? Do you know how much damage biofeedback can do to a Decker's brain in 5 seconds? How dare you? You don't have to answer that. Of course you know. Monica died while you stood there and watched. This is all your That is enough. Amsel's voice comes out at a roar and his fist smashes down on the desk behind him. Iger, you and Skinwrap can have it out later, but I've had enough. We need to talk action. Our client sent you into something much bigger than he led us to believe. I want to know why. Right there with you, this was supposed to be a milk run. Payback isn't the only reason why we need to find him. We saw something back there, something that we weren't supposed to see. It's fair to assume that we're all still in danger. Agreed, and to neutralize that danger, we need to know who we are dealing with. Let us review the events that transpired tonight. The smallest detail could be important, so hold nothing back. The estate was just a front for whatever was going on in the basement. That much is clear. It wasn't a minor enterprise either. That facility took serious funds to build, and time. There was more to it than we saw. Places like that don't spring up overnight. All in secret. The owners, whoever they may be, were none too pleased by your escape, I'm sure. What else did you find? We were confronted by an orc in military armor. He appeared to be head of security. That is not much to go on. Do any details about this orc come to mind? Any distinguishing features that I could look into? Older guy, for one. From the sound of his voice, I'm guessing mid to late 40s. Pretty old for an orc. And he had skin grafts. Most of his face looked like replacement material. If the grafts came from a legitimate hospital, there may be medical records. That is something. I will see what I can find out. Anything else during the run that may be valuable? Monica lived long enough to say Feuerschwinge. She fought hard to tell us. It must be important. Amsel seems taken aback. He pauses for a moment before responding. The Fire Wing. That is unexpected. You'll have to forgive me. That brings back many unpleasant memories. Fire Wing? The most terrible of the great dragons. There are those who would disagree, but they never experienced the terror of living in her shadow. You are far too young to remember her, of course, but for Germans of my generation, the name Feuerschwinge is synonymous with chaos, destruction, and death. Dragons of today are subtle creatures, full of patience and guile. Feuerschwinge was not. After her awakening, she went on a 4-month rampage that claimed tens of thousands of lives. Those were dark days. Countless men, women, and children were slaughtered, roasted alive in their homes by a creature of legend. No hope of salvation, no end in sight. It was a horror that you cannot begin to understand. What stopped her? I can't imagine that a rampaging dragon would just go away on its own. Eventually, the Fire Wing was brought down by a man named Dr. Adrian Vauclair. Well, with the help of the Luftwaffe, of course. That's the German Air Force, if you don't know. But it was experimental weapons designed by Dr. Vauclair that finally pierced her hide. She fell in a hail of bullets and rocket fire and crashed down in the radioactive wasteland of the Sox. The event was called Dragonfall. Safe at last from the dragon's wrath, Germany celebrated Vauclair as a hero, our own Siegfried, a modern-day dragon slayer. My own family practically worshipped the man. If the Dragonfall was as important of an event as you make it out to be, I'm surprised that I've never heard of it. Those early years of the awakening were traumatic, Iger, not just on a national level, but on a global scale. New species of awakened animals were being discovered daily. Within 2 years of the Dragonfall, the active use of magic had returned to the world, a new source of terror for a bewildered public. And in 2021, the sudden emergence of orcs and trolls gave rise to yet another wave of global panic. In light of such turmoil, is it any surprise that Dr. Vauclair and the Fire Wing were forgotten? Dragons were yesterday's news. Again, all of this happened decades ago. To the best of my knowledge, the story of Feuerschwinge is a bit of a historical trivia and nothing more. Alright, so Monica spent her dying breath trying to tell us about a long-dead dragon. Any ideas as to why? No, it doesn't make any more sense to me than it does to you. The Dragonfall is ancient history. Feuerschwinge has been dead and gone for 42 years. But there's one thing I do know. Whatever Monica saw, whatever she was trying to tell us, it was important. He visibly struggles to calm himself. I will look into this and I will find answers. In the meantime, did you turn up anything else of value? That's not much. It is thin, I agree. A basement, a middle-aged orc with skin grafts, and a long-forgotten world event. Whoever sent us knew what we were walking into. We were set up. That's obvious, but why? I warned her not to take this run, but she assured me it would be a cakewalk. You didn't bring it to her? No, she set up the whole thing herself. Monica was approached recently by a man who calls himself Green Winters. He used to be a prominent activist in the F-state political scene. I never much liked the man, and I certainly never trusted him. But Monica would do anything for her cause, anything for the Flux state. Winters swore that the data he was after was crucial to ensuring the stability of the Flux. And that was all it took. It sounds like Green Winters is our best lead. Yes, most definitely, it is clear that Green Winters has involved us in something much larger than he led Monica to believe. When we find out what happened on the run, he's probably going to rabbit when he finds out. We need to chase him down before that happens. How do we find this guy? There's a man in the Krusbasse, a Turk named Altug Brekskasi. I don't know Turkish at all, so I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, and I apologize. He owns a little soy calf shop just down the way called Cafe Sezve. This man is a purveyor of information. I have done business with him from time to time. And you think he would know something about Green Winters? When I discovered Monica's renewed association with Green Winters, I contacted Altug. One of his people has been keeping tabs on Winters ever since. As I said, I do not trust the man. Pragmatic, seems like it's time I pay Altug a visit. Yes, tell him I sent you. I will do what I can to dig into the information that you've uncovered already, sparse though it may be. We got some karma, which we will spend at the beginning of episode 2. Thank you all so much for watching. We're going to make a new save here. I hope you enjoyed this so far. As I said, I have played through this a couple of times, not as much as the first story in Shadowrun Returns, but I really I love the atmosphere, the music, all that stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please click on that little thumb that you see on your screen. I really appreciate that. Leave a comment if you know Turkish and you want to give me some pronunciation guides for Altug. And otherwise, check out my other content, subscribe to the channel, be kind to yourselves and each other, and please know that we'll see you again real soon.